Assalamu alaikum, guys. Guys, this guy here is called German Dampha on TikTok. He now left TikTok because he was speaking against the youths that have been treated wrong in Africa, especially Gambia, because a particular video came out from Gambia. But this thing happened across Africa, especially Africa that have Muslim majority countries and Muslim people that having children that are learning Quran to stay in the place where they're learning Quran that is called Dara, like a boarding home, where these youths will stay for years and learn Quran until they master the Holy Quran before they're allowed to go home, especially boys. It's mainly for boys, for Gambia and Senegal, who goes and stay on those places. But guys, what people go through in those places is unreal. You won't even believe what goes on in those places. This is the video that came out recently that German Dampha guy talked about, that people are attacking him for and calling his family back home, attacking them. And he even ran away now from TikTok. He left TikTok now because of this video that he spoke about. The video, the man is talking to all these youths, saying that if you guys don't worship me, you will not have life. If you guys think that you can have life outside of me, you're joking. Your life is in my hand. I hold your future here. If you guys try to run away from me and try to achieve life outside of me, you will see hell, you will suffer, you will not succeed. And he was saying it in a very serious voice in Mandinka, threatening these youths that they have to stay with him as a slave, I call it, because it is a slavery, to work for him and worship him forever. And we all know what these youth go through this. Normally these youth, they keep them in villages a lot, or just somewhere far away, but they have them in cities too. Especially countries like Gambia and Senegal, like I said, because it's like mainly more than 90% Muslim. They have daras in the cities, but mainly they're in the villages. Proper daras where they keep them as a boarding home. They stay there forever. Some go there before 5 years old even, and they stay there until they're 20 or over. Lot of these youths go through hell there, like I said. Lot of them go through essay and severe child beating and torture. And if you see the condition they sleep in, the condition these people live in, if you go and film the place, or if they tell you what they go through, you will not even believe it. And it's still happening right now in this DNA. And we have internet, and we will not talk to protect people, because the people will not allow that. I came this morning asking my families, my friends, just, Gambians, Africans in general, we're all one people. My dad is from Senegal. Even my mom, her mom's side is rooted from Senegal. And her dad's side, I think it's from, Mali or something like this, yeah? I'll ask her again. But we all mix. Africa is all mixed. We all link. We're all the same. Humans in general, we're all the same. I just came to ask, why is that certain things that we've been through and we know is wrong, or our parents been through it, or families or friends, or just other people we know and even see videos, why is that we will not fight that to stop, but we will not allow other people to fight it? When you're fighting for that to stop, they report your page, call you names, even call your family, insulting them, harassing them, so they can tell you to stop. What do you gain from children continuing to suffer, continuing to go through severe child beating, severe injustice, even essay, lack of basic school education? They can't even write their name when they grow up. And these children are the children that are going to grow up like me, no going to school. And then the few of you that been to school, you always tell people like me that you are illiterate, you never been to school, you're not educated, you are illiterate. So you love it that people don't have education, so you can use that to bully them to make yourself feel better. You're wicked. This is insane. Especially some of you that run away from the suffering and come to Europe abroad here, because you want peace. But you will not do as people do so you can have peace. You will not allow people to fight for that peace to happen, which is we give the children basic school education, basic human right for the children to grow up without childhood trauma. and this sick programming of slave master behavior. These people are going to grow up and they're going to be miserable. Even when people going to school, you're beating them, torturing them. At home, you're beating them, torturing them. That's why when they're in the government, they cannot give us peace. When they're your husband, you cannot have peace. When they're your wife, your friend, your anything, you cannot have peace. You program them like that. Why do you think this man have the gut to speak in the video like this for the whole world to see? Saying that your future and your life is in my hand. If you don't worship me, you will not have life. If you try to run away and escape from here, you're finished. Your future and your everything is here. Don't think you can have it without me. Threatening these children, these youths in the video. Think about what he can tell them behind the camera then. And think about people like him, what they've been telling, people behind the camera. And some of you that been through this, you've been to Dara, you're quiet as hell. You might be watching this video even. A lot of you been to Dara and learned Quran. And you see this injustice. But even if you go to school or even in the compound, you go through any form of injustice like serious child beating, essay, basic lack of, human right, which is go to school at least. So you can be able to write your name and understand things at least. If you go through any of this, you should fight for this to stop. And when you see someone fighting, you should help them. But no. You're going to promote it by saying that nobody should talk about it. You will not talk, but nobody else will not talk. This man make a lot of videos for me whenever I'm talking to protect youths. When I'm talking, saying you guys should not keep a girl until she grow old so you can marry her. That's called underage arranged marriage. The child is young and you're grooming her. Asking the parents to keep her for you and you give them money and look after them. Don't do that. Leave the child until she's 18 and above before you can talk to her about love. And the mother should warn children about love and marriages and the consequences of marrying a wrong person. And to protect the woman and make sure that they know how to be a good woman, how to give love because they can tell the truth. They can love themselves. They know how to keep a marriage because they have that mindset. Not just you tell them to keep a marriage, you have to just bear all kind of nonsense and just cook and clean and take all kind of pain. That's how you keep a marriage. Because that's just you teaching them to be a slave after they already been a slave growing up because you already been beating them and torturing them for the most part. They have no justice growing up. And now you want them to continue that forever. That's all. That's not how to keep a marriage. That's how to keep suffering. But that's how a lot of our people program women to get married. Like that. Even your own mother can program you like that. And the society, especially the women that are evil to themselves. And this type of men and other men that are like this man. They hate that. That's why they hate me. Because they know I am against that. And I'm talking for men. If they're going to give you a bad marriage, they shouldn't marry you at all. And the woman, if she cannot give you a good marriage, she shouldn't marry you at all. But she also shouldn't take those nonsense from you and cry and be sad and feel sorry for herself and be angry and beating her children and just calling it, you have to bear the pain because marriage is not easy. This year passed. One imam in Gambia came out. He's the number one advocate, promoter for FGM for girls. He said that if anyone don't FGM their daughter, when they're no more alive, nobody should go to their funeral. Just because they don't FGM their daughter. When they're selling something, don't buy. When they also have program, don't go. Isolate them. Because they're not Muslim. Because that is Sunnah. Why I did this is, Islam have a lot of Sunnahs. You have to be nice and kind, that's a Sunnah. You have to love your neighbor, that's a Sunnah. You have to marry a widow or a divorcee, that's a Sunnah. You have to love animals, that's a Sunnah. But those Sunnahs, they're not what the Imam saying that. But the Sunnah of FGM girls, the Imam, when he's talking about it, he's so angry and passionate. He said that anyone that is talking against that, he's going to curse them. He's going to pray for Allah to punish them. That Ummi lady in America that was fighting for FGM to stop. And I joined the fight. And they're attacking me, insulting me. Because they were insulting her so much. And she's the most number one polite on the internet. This man also making videos insulting me and other people. Bullying me, calling me names, people liking happy because I'm fighting to protect youths. This video that he's protecting the youths because the youths are boys, that's why he's talking. He wasn't protecting the girls. Then you attacking him now. Now he's bad, yeah? Now he's bad, huh? Now you bully him, you make him run away and leave TikTok, yeah?